Here in this beautiful street with this amazing antique home. It's a very vital design, you know, from those olden homes here in San Andres, which was the house of Mr. Francisco Newball and one of his heirs, one of these people that learn from his history and also develop his own story. It is Daniel Newball Hudson, one of our island journalists who learned the profession of journalism and talking to the public and bringing all the information to us day by day. We are going to interview him today. We're going to know about him, his story, his development, and why not, maybe little secrets that he's going to tell us about his job. So let's meet Daniel Newball Hudson.
Thank you, Sally. Thank you for inviting me to a pretty island. This is a great show. A great show. Sometime when I have opportunity, I can watch it. But more or less, I got an idea.
I know we're working on the same schedule.
Yeah, that's right. But it's a pleasure for me to be with you today.
So you grew up right here on the Newball Avenue?
Right here at this yard. Before all this Sena and this thing, there was a sand lot here. Narenal. So you used to go out there and play baseball, football, how you call it? Quemado, bolita, uñita. All that. We used to play all that in this place, in this yard.
Nice.
Before Sena was there was a sand lot. It was clean, so we used to play all those sports. We used to ride bicycle, everything.
Wow.
My teacher, Mary Pusey, had a huge influence on me, and she told me, you should be a journalist. You shouldn't be trying other careers. You should be a journalist because you write very good. You have a great management of the language and so forth. So you should be a journalist. So it was a struggle, no, because my family, my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a journalist. Maybe I can study journalism and study law, like many other colleagues of me have been doing. And when I finished my career, now I wanted to be in sports. But I wanted to be a sports journalist. I used to play a lot of basketball. I football plenty, yes. My height wasn't the best one for basketball, so
I get that.
yeah. Height wasn't so good for because you in San Andres when you play basketball, you got guys who measure more than 6 foot, 7 foot. But in my case, I was just 5'8", 5'9", 5'11", so I couldn't make it to basketball. Well, I wanted to be a sports journalist. I wanted to work with ESPN and Fox Sports and all those things. That was my dream. But I ended up being here in San Andres and working with politicians, working with laws. So at the end, so at the end, I ended up related with politics, with lawyers, with all those things, criminal law, all those things. Well, I dedicate in radio, but nowadays it's very important to manage what we call convergent content. You have to learn how to do video with social network. You have to handle writing with the websites and also handle radio. So it's very important to know that, yes, you can go to university. It's very important to have an education to get prepared. But when you come out from there, you're going to learn some things that hasn't been invented yet, and you have to be open-minded. If you don't be open-minded, you can pass the time and you just stay behind. And maybe you end up doing something else what you didn't study because you don't have the mind enough, the space enough to receive other information that you should be receiving. I didn't have the plans to be up there because I was an independent worker. I said, well, I work for my social media and the videos, and let's see what I was doing. Say, hey, well, you come and work here, and you develop what you're doing up here. But it wasn't in my perspective.
So is your new project have to do with that?
Yes, it has to do plenty. Radio Seaflower is more than a website or a channel or a radio station. It's a possibility, or it's a meaning or reason to stimulate your senses. I mean, it's not about sitting down and you sit down and listen, but you're having another experience. That is my goal, that is my aim when I start to work at the Radio Flower, my independent program. Try to stimulate, give that possibility to people to listen to their own station, any part of the world, but also have that channel of expression that you need to express yourself on radio, on media.
And not just that, you all have to come and taste his mother's sweets.
Yes, that will be...
What, Wednesdays and Thursdays?
Wednesdays and Thursdays, Marilyn Sweet Table.
Marilyn
At the
Sweet
Newball
Table.
Avenue right beside Sena. You find it right here.
All right. Danny, thank you so much.
Thank you,
for
Sally.
being with us.
I'm very proud to be on this program, but it's very proud because this program express what really we feel here in San Andres is to live in a pretty island.
All right,
Definitely.
absolutely. That's it. That's our people. Daniel Newball Hudson.